Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to discuss about that. I'm going to explain about the Union Parliament, right? So that's one of the first lesson of your ICSE class 10th civics part actually. So in this video I'm going to explain about some of the important topic of the Union Parliament. So those who are watching my videos without subscribing my channel, I request everyone to subscribe my channel and watch the videos and get benefit from these all videos. So let's begin the class now. So the Union Parliament. First I mentioned that actually what they mentioned in that syllabus means federal system, non-federal system of that, and they mentioned regarding that Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. So what about the composition of that? So what about the qualification of the member of that two houses? So sessions, quorum, different question hours and all. So these all different topics mentioned in the part of that Union Parliament lesson here. So for your exam point, especially board exam, this is one of the very important lesson actually. So one by one I'm going to explain that each topic in this video. So let's begin that. First I mentioned about that federal system. So federal system, our government is calling as one of the federal system or federal system of government here. So what about the concept of that? What about the meaning of that federal system? Means nothing. Power has divided between the central and state authorities. So in our country how that entire nation is administered means one is by the part of that central government and another one is due to the part of by the help of that state government here. So two division we can observe it in the part of our government system. One is central government and another one is state government. So these division pattern we are calling it as the federal system of government. So both level of authority derive from the constitution itself, means regarding that central government and state government, or we can call it as the federal system. So where they mentioned about that means nothing here, that's mentioned in the part of the constitution itself. So based on the constitution they mentioned about the federal system and they are following the federal system of government. So central government, that's managing the administration system of that different states consisting inside of our country, and state government means that's inside of the state administration itself. So each level functions within its own sphere of authority. Say for example, central government within the country this is completely managing the administrative matters inside of our country itself. Like the same, if we are taking example of any state government, very good example Karnataka itself, correct? So in Karnataka also we are having the state authorities or state government here. So they completely managing the administration system or governing the bodies only inside of that Karnataka state itself. So other than that, from the outside of that border of the Karnataka, they don't have any authorities here. That's why we are calling this is totally functioning or working within the sphere of its authority here. So India allows federal system within a strong unitary bias. See that India, we are calling it, adapted the federal system of government as well as non-federal feature also we can observe it in the part of Indian government system. So one by one we can discuss about that here. So I mentioned that federal setup in India, correct? So how that India have one of the federal system or federal setup. Sorry. India originally had two-tier system. So two-tier system is nothing, as I explained earlier, one is central or union and another one is state government here. So basically what they mentioned in constitution, basic constitution means only two-tier of governing bodies. Two-tier means union and the state here. So later by the part of that amendments of the constitution, later they added the panchayat level governing bodies and the municipalities here. So these panchayats and the municipalities added as the third tier of government. So now at present day in India, three different tier of governing bodies we can observe that. So in basic constitution only two tier they mentioned. Based on the amendment they added that panchayat government as another one of the body or another one of the tier here, level we can call it alwa. So that is we call it as the third tier of the federal system. So here we can observe that powers are divided between the center and state. So central government have some of the authorities and the powers, like the same state government also enjoying some of the powers in that, within that limitations or within that boundaries itself. So the constitution does not use the word federation, but India functions as a federal state. See, federation word is not mentioned in the part of that constitution. We are calling it as the federal state, like that. So so next topic is important features of federalism, right? So what about the important features of that federalism? One by one we can discuss about that. First one, most commonly they mentioned that 2 or more levels of government exist. So most commonly federal feature means like the same. So only one government system or governing bodies means we are not calling it as the federal system. So we are calling it as the unitary features or unitary system here. That's why. So most commonly federal feature means nothing, 2 or more levels of the government. We can observe that. So next one, jurisdiction of each level clearly defined by the constitution. So jurisdiction of each level means nothing, functioning and the authority and responsibility and rights of that each government, they clearly mentioned in the part of constitution itself. So based on the constitution, they are functioning in between of the limit itself. So next one, constitutional provisions cannot be changed unilaterally. Say, constitutional provisions cannot be changed unilaterally means it cannot be changed based on that unitary system, like that. So next one, courts settle disputes between the government. So if any kind of the disputes arise between these two government, so these two government means nothing, between the central government and the state government, so that courts, high courts or the Supreme Court, so this is going to clear the or settle the dispute between the government authorities here. So separate revenue sources ensure the financial autonomy. See, very good example we can take it as GST, correct? So they introduced that GST system. One is state GST and another one is central GST. So they are collecting revenue or sources from the collection of the tax itself. So state also enjoying the right to collect the taxes and central also enjoying the right to collect the taxes from the common people. So these all we are calling it as the important feature of federal system of government. So next one, non-federal system or unitary system, unitary feature we are calling it, right? So what about that non-federal system in C? Strong center. What about the feature of that non-federal or unitary feature is strong center. See, strong center means nothing, central authorities are enjoying more power here. So for example, I mentioned that union list, state list and concurrent list. So center enjoys overriding powers in many situations. See, central authority or central government is considering one of the superior power under the part of unitary features. For example, this is going to announce 3 different kind of the list. We are calling it as union list, state list and concurrent list. So union list means nothing, some of the subjects totally and clearly related, only related to the union, central government or central related, no. So that function, that subject mentioned under the part of union list here. So what about that state list means totally the subjects or the matters related to the particular state. So that's mentioned under the part of state list here. So concurrent list means nothing, by the combination of that subject related to the union list as well as subject related to the state list. So that both the kind of that subjects also comes under the part of concurrent list actually. So here center is enjoying one of the overriding powers. So major powers remains in the hand of central authority itself, means this is having right to add the subjects to the part of union list, and it is having right to add the subjects or changing the subjects of the concurrent list. In some of the cases, special cases, this is involving in the part of state list also, but this state list is not having right to involve in the part of union list, as well as this is enjoying very less power in the part of concurrent list. So this is regarding the strong center, means what it represents. Central authority is one of the most powerful authority under unitary feature of government. So next one, single constitution. So single constitution means nothing. States do not have separate constitution. So constitution means one itself, country based, nation based constitution, correct? For example, Karnataka, is there from any other different constitution to Karnataka state or any other different states and all? Nothing. So constitution is single itself. This is applicable for entire nation, and which are the states are coming inside of the nation by including the union territories also. That's why single constitution also another one of the feature of unitary system of government. So next one, flexibility of constitution. So flexibility of constitution means, see, many provisions can be amended by the parliament. Many provisions can be amended by the parliament means nothing here. See, they already mentioned some of the provisions, articles and all, correct? A very good example, DPSP mentioned in constitution, fundamental rights, fundamental duties. Other than that, a lot of different articles mentioned in the part of constitution. So they mentioned, they has given provisions to amend the constitution. So amend the constitution means nothing, to make some of the changes without harming to the basic constitution. So that changes we are calling it as the amendment to the constitution, like that. So to amend the constitution, right is in the hand of parliament itself, means nothing that central authorities are enjoying the rights to amend the constitution. That's why this is also coming under the part of unitary system of government. So next one, single citizenship, right? So what about that single citizenship? So common citizenship for all Indians. See, in India, we adopted the single citizenship concept actually. So single citizenship means nothing. Each and every Indians, they are coming under the part of common citizenship, means we are considering as citizenship, citizen of India itself. So we are not calling ourselves as citizen of Karnataka or citizen of any other different states and all. So based on wherever we can live, in which any state we are living, means also we are considering it as the citizen of India, like that. That's why single citizenship also coming under the part of unitary system itself. So next one, unequal representation in Rajya Sabha. See, unequal representation in Rajya Sabha means nothing. What about the election procedure and process of Rajya Sabha means based on the population. So how they are providing the number of seats reserving in the part of that Rajya Sabha means nothing, based on the state's population here. So based on that states, for example, one of the state consisting heavy population, more number of people are living in that, means number of seats reserving in part of Rajya Sabha will be more itself. For example, small states like Goa, Sikkim and all, so very less number of representatives are selecting to the Rajya Sabha itself. That's why we are calling it as unequal representation in Rajya Sabha. So next one, union territories. So most commonly India, how it consisting states, like the same union territories also part of our country itself. So that union territories, what about the administration system of union territories? Previously we discussed that state is administering by the state government, specific state governments and all. Then what about union territories? So union territories are administering by the central government. So there is no state authorities or the union authorities, union territories authorities and all. So directly it is managing by the central government itself. So this we called it as the unitary feature or the non-federal feature itself. So next topic is about that union parliament, means we are going to discuss about that two different houses of the parliament. One is Lok Sabha and another one is Rajya Sabha. So in next video I'm going to discuss about that different house of the parliament here. So till here I explained about federal system of government and non-federal system of government, and with that features of that non-federal and features of federal system of government. I hope this class is clearly understood for you. I request everyone to subscribe my channel, share it to your friends, those who are preparing for ICSE class 10th board examination, so it will become useful for them also. That's why share it to your friends, and don't forget to like and comment for next important and difficult topic for you. I will make videos on that, all the difficult topics which you are feeling very difficult to learn. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching.